Well, guys, it has been 2 years and 2 months, but I have finally finished reviewing the Russell T Davies era of Doctor Who, 60 episodes, as well as 3 seasons of Torchwood and 3 seasons of Sarah Jane Adventures. So, what a journey it has been, and I'd like to thank all of you guys for watching my whole run through of it in anticipation of the triumphant return of Russell T Davies and David Tennant in tomorrow's episode of Doctor Who, which will be the part one of the 60th trilogy. But I here today to talk about The End of Time, which is the final two episodes to feature David Tennant. And, throughout the specials, they have been building up to him regenerating and the end of the era. So Russell T Davies kind of just lets you guys know this is the end of an era. He makes that very clear. He gives you a heartbreaking final episode of David Tennant and all of the characters and creatures he's created. And yeah, very Russell T Davies. Heartbreaking, campy, funny, everything you'd want. I like the whole final 20 minutes of the episode was kind of just him reminiscing about the life he's had. It gets him to deal with his impending regeneration. He gets to visit all of his companions. The Martha and Mickey scene, a little weird that they're married now because they've never like interacted much beforehand. So, okay, I liked him saving Luke, Sarah Jane Smith's son. And there's a little crossover there, and it's just a very sweet scene for her to see him one more time because so he knows what regeneration's like. So he's been with him from 3 to 4, now at 10, and it's just, I think she could see it in his face that it's happening again. I love how he gets Donna the lottery ticket from her late father. That was sweet. Kind of honors the memory of the actor who played her dad, and the whole series, Donna's family has been struggling. They've been working class, so maybe this would help them. Verity Newman, the granddaughter of the lady he fell in love with in Human Nature. That was really sweet because he wanted to know if she was happy in the end. So I don't know why he didn't just visit her and ask her that, but whatever. And he visits Jack because Jack's so depressed after Yanto died, and he sets him up with a new guy. So maybe Jack will start to heal by then. Of course, he visits Rose and also sees Jackie for a little bit. Tells her Happy New Year because that's the year she meets the doctor. Rose, the year she meets him. So that's nice, the whole thing Matt Smith said when he was regenerating, like the first face this face saw. So he got to see Amy, Tennant gets to see Rose, and Capaldi got to see Clara again before they left. And then he regenerates in a very long, drawn-out fashion. If I had any complaints, it's that it took a while for him to leave, and he kind of whined about it, kind of a little bitch boy about it. I don't want to go. Oh my god, I don't want to be Matt Smith. I don't know. Matt Smith had a pretty good full scene, very energetic and adventurous, and I love how the music immediately changed, kind of establishes from Bale Bones what his doctor's gonna be like, so that was cool. And type of doctor. I feel like most regeneration episodes don't really talk about the regeneration until like the moment it happens. This one he gets to like focus on accepting and dealing with it, though he never really accepts it, dealing with it, and the ramifications about what's about to happen. So that's kind of unique for this one. When Capaldi did that too, they gave Capaldi an entire episode to deal with it, so that was cool too. It's kind of sad though because most of the other Doctors had their companions with him as they regenerated, but he regenerated alone, and I think he knew he was going to do that, so that kind of adds to the sadness. Though, I would have just asked Rolf to come along with me. I think Rolf would have been thrilled, but whatever. Cool too, I guess. How they have this whole big bombastic spectacle, and you're like, how's he gonna regenerate? And he solves the problem. First of all, I gotta say, Jamson's Master's a little too over the top in these episodes. Jesus Christ, he's like a cartoon villain. He like eats people. He's like, I'm hungry. But best villain is Timothy Dalton as Rassilon. Timothy Dalton as Rassilon gives this like commanding presence to him, where like you feel him. Like I don't know, he's a great actor, so of course he's great in this. He was also pretty good in The Crown too, along with a bunch of other stuff. But he gives a great performance here. I wish they used him a little bit more though. But after all this spectacle of the Master turning in on everybody, Gallifrey coming back, Gallifrey not coming back, All it takes for the doctor to generate is Wilf knocking on the door, the full knocks, because he has to save him from radiation. Um, and the doctor's like, "Oh, fuck you, Wilf. I wanted to be David Tennant forever. I'm never gonna be David Tennant again." Little did he know. It was a good moment too. I love Wilf as a character. He's so like happy-go-lucky and just kind of carefree, but when he starts to cry, it's like, damn. I hate seeing old people cry, especially Wilf. At least I hate seeing Wilf cry because he's so sweet. He gives him the gun and he says like he doesn't want him to die. It's just so like, damn, Bernard Cribbins. I'm so happy we get to see him in the 60th one more time. That's gonna be sweet. I just thought Tennant himself was much better at the more kind of somber, emotional scenes than he was at the big, bombastic scenes. And he gets to show this heel as he did in Waddles and Malls. Not as much as Waddles and Malls, but in this, he's still kind of melancholy. And I kind of like him acting as that with the Doctor. Really good at acting with his eyes. Like you could see what he's saying without him even talking because he's just so good with his eyes. At least he got the Ood saying bye to him too. You know, so I guess he wasn't alone. The Ood just probably didn't want to be blown up by that regeneration energy, which was so explosive for some reason, wasn't it? I think it's because he was holding it in too long. When he finally let it out, it completely exploded. So maybe it's good that the Ood didn't go there with him. Johnson Mastel, I kind of have mixed feelings on his whole like, ooh, I'm the Joker. It's like, it's a little too much. But I like this kind of the scenes between him and Tennant though. Like when the doc was like, "What would I be without you?" It's the like linked together from childhood. It's kind of cool. Like those slow scenes. Something else I don't like about the episode is the whole like video game style shootout scene where in the planes and they're like shooting these droids. I gotta say, that was a horrible special effect. They brought this back to AMC theaters a few years ago, and it looked awful on the big screen. I don't know what they were thinking, but it looked really goofy. Both got to see space though, so that was cool. But yeah, gotta say, David Tennant, Russell T Davies, and everybody else involved delivered great full seasons of television. Well, one season with Eccleston, who was also great. And I am very excited to see where he goes next with the franchise. Um, after Tennant and Russell left, you got the brilliant Matt Smith and Stephen Moffat and Capaldi. Then the show kind of suffered for a little bit for me with Jodie Whittaker and Chris Chibnall. Not Jodie's fault, also Chibnall's fault. So I hope that Russell T Davies can bring the show back on track, just like he did 18 years ago. Wow, 18 years ago. So yeah, let me know what you guys thought of The End of Time, and what's your favorite Regeneration story? Mine's probably still the War Games, though I do have a soft spot for Parting of the Ways, and The Time of the Doctor's pretty good too. I don't know, there's a lot of them I like. So let me know down in the comments below. What did you guys think of Russell T Davies' era as showrunner and David Tennant's era as the Doctor? And what are you most excited for in the 60th anniversary? Please let me know down in the comments below. And I will talk to you guys next time for a review of the 60th anniversary. Probably not Saturday night because I work a 10-hour shift and I probably won't have time to watch the episode. So probably on Sunday night when I'll talk about it. So thank you guys so much for watching. And until next time, peace.